Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Randy Karchner and my buddy Lorin Nicholson in Australia, and we're here to get motivated with Lorin and Randy. And I'm excited about something because yesterday I chatted on Facebook, did a Facebook Live about these four little words. I saw a picture that said on it, "I can't do it," and then you see the picture in the picture, you see some scissors ready to cut off apostrophe T, so it becomes I can do it. And it's interesting how so many times we think we can't do something, but if you can figuratively just cut off the apostrophe T and say to yourself, I can do it, it's amazing what you can accomplish. So Lorin, tell us your thoughts on that. I can't wait to hear.
Randy, I find it really interesting, isn't it, how easy it is for people to slip into what we'd maybe call negative self-talk. And I talk a lot when I do a lot of I do a lot of speaking, as you know, and a lot of people know, and a lot of public speaking and communication is an important thing, and but also interpersonal communication is important too, whether that be your relationship.
Looks like we froze just a little bit there. You have to unmute again, Lorin. Lorin, you got to unmute. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I think
Are we all good still?
So we're back. Go ahead. Where were you?
Are you going to nip and tuck, or how do we go?
We'll see what I can do. Anyway.
I was just saying, there's sort of various levels of communication, but I think the most important one though is how we talk to ourselves, and it's interesting how it's easy for us to slip into that negative self-talk, I can't do it, or I'm hopeless, or I'm useless, or I'm not as good as, and all can be quite negative. And I think it's important to do that, get those scissors and cut out that apostrophe T concept and turn that around and say, well, you know what, I can. I know that even, that there's a program or something they do over here in Australia. I'm not sure if it's over in the States, but where they say, I can't do it yet. And they use this word yet, and it's some sort of a yet concept of like, well, that means that you just can't do it yet, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means that you haven't learned it yet. And so I totally agree with the concept that you're just talking about, Randy. It's just changing our mindset a little bit, and shifting it into something that's a more of a positive talk, more of a spiral up rather than a spiral down approach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. And sometimes maybe we just need to baby step our way into it. Maybe choose something that maybe is an easier thing to cut off the apostrophe T and just say, I can do it, and then go ahead and do it. And, we find out that it's not as bad as we think it is if we'll just cut off that apostrophe T, walk through the fear and do it anyway. Like I remember the first time I did a Facebook Live, it took me all day to have the courage to press the button. I finally did it. And then it was such an emotional thing for me that I finally did it, and I didn't sound completely dumb, when I went back and listened to it. So it's amazing what we can accomplish when we say that to ourselves. I've actually been in a couple of classes or special group where we work on being able to walk through the fear and learn how to say different things to ourselves. In fact, part of this is looking in the mirror, having something that we want to accomplish, and being able to say to ourselves with dramatic fervor, I am, whatever comes after that, and saying it, because we can actually tell our subconscious what to tell our mind to believe, because our body is so used to just settling into that comfort place. And you don't want to, it's the natural thing for protection to not want to do something because it's something new that your brain isn't used to. So anyway, I love that. And how many times could we make a bigger impact or make a difference if we just had the courage to cut off the apostrophe T and do something scary? Maybe doing something scary, a little thing every day, maybe make that a goal. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's a great idea, and as soon as you say, "Oh yeah, I can do it," you've immediately now focused your aim on something,
Mhm.
and that's the key to achieving something. And maybe the reason why some people say I can't is because, like you said before, we've talked about this in previous, get motivated episodes where sometimes it's the fear factor, and it does take courage to do it, but just take the plunge and do it. What have you got to lose? You got nothing else better to do with your time, do you, really, than try and accomplish something? So just tell yourself, I can do it, and take the risk. Go
Yeah,
for it.
that's right. I love it. I love it. Hey, you guys, everybody, thanks for joining us today. This is a really short session with us both, but Lorin and I are loving doing this together, and we'll get our chops together to be able to do the Facebook Live thing as soon as I can figure out how to make it connect properly. But hey, thanks for joining us today for Get Motivated with Lorin and Randy. Lorin, do you have any parting thoughts you want to share?
I'm just going to say, have a great week, and remember, you can do it.
Yeah,
So do it.
absolutely. For me here as well, everybody have a great night or a great day. Talk to you soon. See you. Bye.